This is the highest standard gauge railway tunnel in the UK at 1,313 feet above sea level. Torpantau Tunnel, also known as Beacon Tunnel, Summit Tunnel and ominously the Devil's Tunnel as it's 666 yards in length, sat on top of Côte-Gail-Rouen above the Talabont Reservoir. It really is a cold and lonely place. The tunnel was part of the Brecon and Merthyr Railway, constructed in the 1860s to transport coal and iron from the industrial valleys. The line was soon saddled with the unfortunate nickname of the Breakneck and Murder Railway because of the number of accidents. In 1947, a passenger train got stuck in the tunnel for several days during the winter snows. Eventually, the passengers were dug out by troops from Brecon, but it must have been an incredibly unpleasant experience for both those trapped on the train and their rescuers. As you can see, the roof of the tunnel is a brick arch, while the walls are lined with rock. It just goes to show what the tunnelling engineers had to work through. It's rather wetter now than it used to be, as a stream has flooded the northern end of the tunnel. This is really quite something. It's not often that you can walk through the middle of a railway tunnel. There are no tracks left anymore. Obviously you need a light, because 666 yards is a long way for light to find its way into a tunnel. You'll want a pair of Wellington boots because it's quite deep at either end to get in and out. In fact, waders might not be a bad idea. There's something quite incredible about being underground without really having to make any effort. You're just walking along the flat. One of the things that you might find a little unnerving is the amount of water that seems to be coming in. And some of it's running in from either end of the tunnel, I'm sure. There is a stream that's running through the tunnel, but a lot of it's falling from the roof, which has a tendency of dripping on the top of your head. Say what you like, this is an experience worth having, in my humble opinion. Whether you're a railway enthusiast or just love the great outdoors, this is a fantastic place to visit. But if you plan on coming in the colder months, don't forget to wrap up warm.